So, Season 2 Reloaded has been added to Modern Warfare 3, and with it came a lot of brand new things, such as 3 schematics, as well as the new Dark Ether portal, and a new Act 4 mission. And in today's video, I am going to show you how to complete it solo. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first thing you are going to do once you spawn in is you are going to go straight over to this little warehouse. That is where you are going to meet the mercenaries that are going to help you in your little run. Over here, I just went in straight up, just went up the stairs. There are a few zombies that will spawn, but all you have to do is you have to run up, go through this door, and then boom, you are here, and you just have to escort these mercenaries out. As you can see here, I marked it on the map. But now all you have to do is help get the mercenaries outside and escort the ACV. Now once you get outside, the ACV will be waiting for you and it will automatically start up once you get near it, and then you will basically escort it to the next objective. Now, as you can see here, I am at the next place. I followed the ACV and escorted it, and this is where you are going to fight a EMP'd mimic. All you have to do is interact with this UAV tower, and then it will start to instantly shock you and then start damaging you. But when you have a good and stable weapon that does a decent amount of damage, you are good to go. So all you have to do is interact with it, and there you see, the mimic instantly shocks you. All you have to do is kill it. I highly recommend going in with Pack 3 and Legendary Ether Tool, as that helped a lot, but you can also do it with Pack 2, it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Now, once you did that, go back to the ACV and escort it to the next objective, which is right in front of you. All you have to do is escort it to this location, where you will see a circular disc on the floor with red lights all around it, and then basically you will just have to wait until Ravenov and the other guy just stops talking, and then it will instantly pick it up and then move on to one of the hardest parts, but also pretty easy. As you can see right here, I'm waiting for Ravenov to stop speaking to Fletcher, and then we are good. Now another thing is with this aftermarket part, as you can see, it lights up the background when you aim down sights with it, which would make this run even easier as it is lit up all around you, so that you can see what's going on, where the zombies are, even better if you are struggling. But now we are moving on to the next stage, which is considerably one of the hardest stages in my opinion, which is the mall spore contract. Basically, you will have to clear out this mall that is infested with a bunch of spores. Now, if you have depth perception, this would help a lot, but what I highly recommend is going down below, clearing out every single spore in the bottom tier, and then moving to the upstairs. But here I went from up to bottom, so basically I cleared out the top layer before I actually cleared out the bottom layer, as I thought that would make it even faster. But as long as you have depth perception, you could basically almost see everything, as well as this iron sight, which will light up everything around you, which would make it a little bit better. As you can see, there it goes, it lit up all around it, and it just helped a little bit. But also remember to refill your mask at the ammo crates. It is not marked on the map, but it is all across the mall, inside but not outside. I didn't find one outside. And so basically all you're going to have to do is clear out this and then move on to the next stage. Now, once you find the last spore, I highly suggest you instantly move towards the ACV, as Fletcher and his group of lackeys will immediately go over there. You don't have to escort them, they escort themselves. So as to not waste time, go immediately to the ACV and wait for them there, and then you will move on to the next stage. Once you are at the ACV, all you are going to have to do is escort this all the way to the stadium, and that is where most lights will shine up into the sky. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it very well. There it is. All of the lights are shining up in the sky. I do only have 3 spare self-revives and 1 more. I highly recommend you go in with a bunch of self-revives. Pack 3 legendary crystal just to make it easier. And here is the build for the weapon I'm using. If you guys can see it, there it is. Now, once you get the ACV all the way over here, all you are going to have to do is clear this PND, but there is a catch with this PND. I only experienced it that you can only stay on the stage. If you leave this stage platform, you are going to dwindle your PND downwards and you will not get any progress on it. So what I highly recommend is keep on moving around, and I would highly suggest Tesla Storm for this, as it can easily stun zombies and do chain stun with it. So I highly recommend stay on the stage, keep on running, and if you have Tesla Storm available, use it immediately, and then we will move on to the next and final stage. So right after you completed the PND, the portal will appear on stage, and then Fletcher will immediately go towards the rift, and he will spout out a bunch of dialogue, and he will actually throw something towards his group that's on the ground right there. As you can see, there he is standing near the portal, and he threw something right here, a smoke of some kind. I think it was another dark ether little container. And here is the new little mini boss that you are going to have to kill. Now, I also highly recommend going with the purifier, as the purifier got a massive buff, but this mangler will basically EMP you and just chase you down most of the time with a bunch of zombies chasing after you. All you have to do is kill this mangler, and then you can successfully exfil with a bunch of goodies. So here you can see the boss is very low. I hit him with a scorcher, and then I immediately killed him afterwards. But right here a rift will spawn, and the portal will spawn back in, meaning you can leave the Dark Ether, claim the new rewards with the Act 4, and then you can have one of the new 4 things that you are going to need. A drum basically made in South Africa, which is where I reside, but this is a very cool little thing, as it is not really needed anymore. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little guide. Basically, not a long guide, and physically easier to do, but if you need help, I am here, and I will see you next time.